Good evening, welcome to my channel, the Angels of Alchemy. I'm spiritual medium and angelic channel, Dee Grewal, and this is going to be the weekly energy read for air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius from July 19th to July 25th. Let's go ahead and move into your reading. So the first thing we need to look at is that this week, Monday, July 20th, we do have the new moon in Cancer. This new moon in Cancer is going to not be like other new moons in the sense that there is a tough astrological aspect to this new moon because it's forming tough aspects to the sun and the moon. It's also the sun is going to be opposing Saturn in this new moon, and that is going to make us feel weighted down by responsibility. Okay, there's this feeling of wanting to break free and moving towards new chapters, but at the same time there are things that are weighing us down or making us feel heavy. There is a lot of emotions that are bubbling up to the surface with this new moon, and I also feel that there is some anger. Okay, and Mars is going to be key as well, because Mars has had some tough alignments recently. So let's go ahead and move to your reading. The first card that we have here is patience. Okay, now what's interesting here is that I see a tree and I see a turtle. Okay, and this tells me just know that everything that we try to bring into our life, it takes patience, it takes planning, it takes time to water and nurture your garden in order for it to grow on a solid foundation here. And slow and steady beats the race as well. There's things about that. You need to be kind, compassionate, and loving towards self. I do feel that you're trying to work towards something, but there are things that are bringing heartache and grief. There are endings that are unfolding. There's things that you're needing to cut out at this time. Some of you, this is a completion of a relationship. I do have to say this is a relationship read. I'm seeing that very clearly within the cards. You do have the Three of Swords clarifying patience. This is about having patience with yourself in regards to your relationships, having patience with yourself as you go through a process of an ending here with the Three of Swords. But this is also about being patient with other people. You know, I was looking at the cards and I am seeing, well, let me just finish with this. So you have the Three of Swords being clarified by the Queen of Swords. So we do have air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, but this talks about a breakup. This talks about endings. The Three of Swords can represent third parties. So it talks about betrayals, grief of the heart, broken heart. Okay, somebody is cutting out a third party scenario here, I'm feeling. Somebody is going through deep emotional despair as they're ending a relationship, but needing to have patience with themselves. Okay, and also clarifying this Three of Swords, you have Two of Cups. So this is definitely about the ending of a relationship, about divine, divine partnerships. You've got Two of Cups. So there's a partnership here that's ending. Somebody is cutting something out, okay, and walking away from something here. And you're being guided to be patient with yourself or be patient with others. Those of you that are dealing with third parties, if somebody's been in a committed relationship and they're walking away from something, you need to have patience and understanding here. At the end of the day, what are you doing in a third party scenario to begin with? All right, there's that to look at there. So let's go ahead. You also have higher perspective. You need to go within and to seek new horizons. You need to gain clarity and insight by going within and looking from a higher perspective. You need to allow your crown chakra to open and the divine to guide you. Listen to the wisdom of your soul. Listen to your higher self. Listen to your guides and angels. This is about seeing things from a greater perspective, going within, drawing on wisdom from within to see that higher perspective. Because I do feel there's something that you're not seeing here. There are options, other options, okay? Some of you are dealing with someone who has more than one option, okay? You need to look at other options. There is a feeling of somebody here wanting a reconciliation with somebody from their past. Someone could also be stuck in a relationship from the past, but there is other options. They're unwilling to see those options there. There's a lot of emotion surrounding this. There's this nostalgia and memories of the past. Some of you need to look at the choices that you've made that have been a result of your childhood or your past, or the way that you viewed yourself, your self-worth, going back to your childhood. I'm feeling that. Needing to see things from a higher perspective. Caught up, having nostalgic thoughts about past relationships, needing to rise above and see things from a different perspective. You're staying trapped because you're looking at things from fear-based energy. You're not seeing things clearly. You are caught up in illusions and delusions. The Eight of Swords is self-entrapment. She can free herself at any point. She can take this blindfold off, but look here, she's not wearing the blindfold there. She can free herself from this entrapment that she's created. There's an unwillingness to see something for what it is and let it go. But you can do this. You can free yourself. And if this is about, you're caught up in your thoughts, you're afraid to make a decision because you're afraid of the outcome. What is the outcome going to be? Am I going to be left alone? Some of you, this is definitely about a romantic partnership and relationship. You do have Two of Pentacles, juggling, going back and forth. There's somebody here who's trying to make a decision between two people, or trying to make a decision between ending something and moving forward to a new beginning. Just torn, okay? You need to break free of this self-made entrapment. You do have play here. Now, when we have dolphin spirit, dolphins, they know how to play. They know how to have fun. They are childlike in their nature, okay? And there is a need to find more joy in your present moment. Be childlike. Learn to have fun. Learn to play. Don't look at life so seriously, okay? But there's another message going to this play card. There's two messages that I'm getting. Some of you are so weighted down by responsibilities and what's unfolding in your life that you're forgetting to have fun, and needing to break free of that and get out of that shell and have some fun. Stop being weighted down and living in this place of anxiety, fear, and worry. You're just creating more negativity in your life, okay? For others of you, there is somebody who is the devil. You've got Capricorn energy here, okay? Underneath play. This is breaking free of addictions, breaking free of negative thoughts, okay? Thought patterns, codependencies. There could be somebody who is, really just wanting to play, not wanting a serious commitment. They're tempting you. This could be a strictly passionate relationship for some of you, I'm feeling. For others of you, there's a need to take a more playful approach, okay? Get out of these obsessive negative thought patterns that you're having about your life. Clarifying this, the devil, you have Knight of Swords, yeah. There's a message that's coming in. Somebody is trying to stop you from moving forward. Someone who I feel is already in a committed relationship. Some of you, I feel that this person is being manipulative, and all they want to do is play. It's just a playful energy. It's not serious, not looking for, not very serious. They see you, they look at you very passionately, okay? But this is temptation. They're tempting you. It's, it's sexual in nature versus true commitment. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, so you could be dealing with an air sign here, your own energy, okay? But I also feel that somebody needs to come out of this toxic cycle, take a more playful approach as well, and speak a truth, okay? Breaking free of codependencies and addictions. And I feel someone is constantly stopping themselves out of fear on speaking some kind of truth here as well. I'm seeing that, okay? You have the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is a card of honesty. It's a card of truth, okay? It's a card of clarity, epiphanies, and realizations and new beginnings based on that. I do feel for some of you, you're walking away from situations where people make you an option and not a choice. You're walking away from scenarios where people are just, it's purely sexual because you want commitment, where you're looked at as eye candy. I do feel with the Knight of Swords, somebody sees you as this Queen of Wands. It's fire, it's passion, it's desire. They find you extremely desirable. And for others of you, I feel that there's a really strong bond. And I feel that both parties need to take a more light approach here. There's too much seriousness, or, you know, also needing to take an honest approach, being open and honest in communication, and just openly sharing love. There is people that are afraid to love here, okay? I feel this Queen of Wands, fire energy, okay? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody who has a lot of fire in the chart. She's seeking truth. She's seeking clarity, all right? And she's seeking it, and perhaps there's going to be a message coming in that's going to help to move forward. You also have here 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So look at the throat chakra. Okay, this tells me there's a block in the throat chakra. Somebody's having a lot of problems with their throat because they're not speaking a truth. There is a need for open, honest, deep communication in order to bring a relationship closer, and also in order to heal a relationship, because honesty is so important here, okay? Now, somebody is not being honest about their feelings. You do have the 3 of Cups. So again, there's 2 cards that indicate that we're talking about third-party scenarios. Some of you, I feel somebody is seeking a reconciliation, wanting to come back together with you. Perhaps you walked away from this person. You walked away from a third party. For others of you, there's been betrayal. Yeah, 3 of Cups is being clarified by the 10 of Swords. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And then you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius again with the 10 of Swords. There's an ending here. There's been an ending in a relationship. There has been a lack of honesty and communication. There's a cycle that's ending. There's a third-party scenario that is coming to an end. Somebody is not being honest and truthful about their feelings. You have the 7 of Swords. This is wearing a mask. This is somebody hiding behind a mask. This is somebody who's being deceitful and dishonest, trying to get away and being in a third party. And that's not going to happen, okay? Because someone isn't going to tolerate it anymore. There are people walking away here with the 7 of Swords. There's a lack of truth, okay? And perhaps clarifying this 7 of Swords, somebody is very unhappy in a relationship. You've got 4 of Cups, clarifying 7 of Swords. Somebody's trying to get away because they're feeling they're trying to get away by being dishonest in a relationship without being clear in a relationship, okay? Because they're disappointed, they're bored, they want something else, they're not happy in this scenario, and yet they're not being honest about their feelings, they're not expressing their emotions and feelings, and they're not being honest to 2 people here. And then you have clarifying both those 3 of Cups, 7 of Swords is Ace of Wands. This person is looking for a passionate new beginning. They're also looking for a relationship where they have passion, where they have desire. This is all, there's a lot of sexual and sensual energy here. They feel very attracted to somebody and they want this new beginning, and yet it's like they're not moving forward, okay? They want passion, they want desire, they want a truly intimate relationship, okay? And a new beginning, and they want harmony within a scenario here, okay? Also, because somebody is not communicating, someone's walking away to seek harmony and balance. They're moving towards things that they do feel passionate about, new beginnings, okay? Beginning a new cycle where, you know, the next person that does come in, it is going to match their needs, okay? But there is a need for harmony, balance, stability, and joy. They want this new passionate beginning so that they can have harmony, okay? A new start. They want balance in their life. They want a reciprocity. They want equal give and take here. So your guidance cards, well, you have Frog Totem, okay? So this is a period of cleansing. You're going through cleansing. This is a time of renewal, rejuvenation, needing to cleanse yourself from the deep emotions and feelings that you're having. Now remember, frog will come to the earth, will come onto solid ground, will come onto the earth, out of the water. And although it will spend some time on land, it will always go back into the water, because it knows that when it needs to cleanse and rejuvenate its energy. Okay, so this is a time of cleansing for you. Be careful this week, because you have Mars energy, the great severing. Okay, so there's anger, conflict, and needing to it says softening to love. So I do feel that there's a lot of emotions bubbling up to the surface. People are angry with relationships ending. Some of you angry because they can't control the scenario, or perhaps you're feeling powerless in the situation. But there's need for more compassion and love here. Compassion and love towards yourself, compassion and love to others, seeing things from a higher perspective, understanding the journey of others, and also yourself and what your needs are, and at the same time having healthy boundaries in place. Okay, but be careful of the anger. And then you have we the Hathors, okay, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. So again, there's deep love and passion here, okay, between two people, but there's a lot of conflict surrounding that. Some of you are dealing with someone who has had mother issues, okay, and there's a need to love and be loving and nurturing yourself, and be nurturing towards others as well. There's also a birth of a new beginning, okay. There's a new door that's going to be opening for you. And then you have force, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had, okay. So I do feel that you need to take your power back, step up into a leadership role. Where are you giving your power away in your life? You need to start taking charge. Don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. Those of you that are in third party scenarios, if somebody is not honoring you, walk away. Let it go. Don't settle for less than what you truly deserve. And that's your reading for the week, air signs. I'm wishing you a blessed and beautiful weekend. Namaste.